Hey there, welcome to today's painting tutorial. Today we are going to paint a 4-leaf clover with acrylic paints, so let's get started. And if you're new here, grab your free guide from the description below. Also get your sketch there, the paint colors, and the brushes that we're going to be using. And let's start off with a size 6 filbert brush. I'm going to get that wet. And I'm going to start with a really light green color. So I have this green here that's kind of has a lot of yellow undertones in it. And let's start by putting that in over here. And then as I go out, I want to get a little bit darker. And let's grab this green color next and mix it in with a little bit of this warmer green. And this bright green color is Hooker's Green. Let's add that in next. And I wanted to sort of blend with that other lighter color. So I'm going to pick up more of that light color, go in the center, and move out with this Hooker's Green. And then we can get darker. And why don't we try adding some gray to the paint? So we could take some Hooker's Green and add some gray and create a shadow color. So let's start adding that in as a darker shade. And then I want to get even darker. So let's grab some of this dark evergreen and start adding that in. And it actually gets a little bit lighter towards this edge. So I'm going to take some of that paint off of my paintbrush and add some of this yellow green. We'll add that back in and try to blend it a little bit. Okay, so we'll do the same thing over on this side. So we'll add some of this darker green color. And we want to get even darker, so I'll grab the evergreen. And then I'll even take a little bit of black and put that in to create even more contrast and shadow. And let's try to blend that together, adding a little bit of this dark evergreen. And I'm going to try to get lighter towards that edge. Okay, so now let's work on this leaf here. So I'm going to start with a dark value in the center here. And I want to get lighter, so I'll pick up the Hooker's Green. And I want to get even lighter, so we'll grab this really bright yellowish green. And just letting these colors mix together. I'm going to pick up a size 0 round brush, and let's put in a light value here at the base. Okay, so on this side, I want to start getting a little bit cooler. So let's pick up, let's see, we could pick up some white and start adding some white into this mixture. And then let's add that in there. Okay, and then I want to get brighter, so I'll take a straight Hooker's Green, add some over here. And then I want to get lighter and a little bit warmer, so we'll take some of this yellowish green, start coming out this way. And let that blend. Okay, so now let's work on this leaf here. So I'm going to start with a Hooker's Green. Start putting that in. And I'm going to pick up this size 0 round. And let's take that light green and put the little triangular point where it connects in the center. Okay, so I have this hooker's green, and now let's get a little bit cooler. So I'll take some of the mint green, start feathering that in, and then we can get warmer. And then I want to get lighter, so I'll take some white. We'll put that around the edge. Okay, and then this side, let me grab hooker's green, add that in, and then get warmer. And then get lighter and cooler, so I'll pick up the mint. And then I'll pick up some white and go around the edge. Okay, so now let's work on this side. So I want to get, let's start with a lighter value with the 0 round. Put that in the center. Okay, I'm going to rinse that off. And now let's get darker. So I'm going to take the Evergreen color. They get pretty dark here, so let's pick up some black paint. See if we can get an intense dark color there. And we'll bring that along the top. And then let's take the hooker's green and mix that in. Then some of the evergreen. We're getting a really rich dark color. And then I want to get lighter. So we'll take the light, sort of yellowish green, and then mix that in and then try to blend it. Okay, so then we're going to get lighter for this one. So I'll pick up a hooker's green and add a little bit of white. And then I'm going to pick up some of this warm green and put that around the edge. Okay, so we have some really beautiful, rich colors here. Let's try to let that dry a little bit, and with the 0 round brush, let's work on the stem. So I'm going to take a really dark green to start with. And let's put that kind of on the right side. And then I'm going to pick up a lighter green, some of the hooker's green. We can mix some of that with yellowish green in there as well. Let's put that next to the darker color. Okay, I'm going to take some straight yellow green, put that at the base. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that into the stem and pick up some white paint. See if I can get a lighter value highlight on this left side. Okay, and then I'm going to, let's pick up some of this lighter green and sort of go over that edge so that it blends together. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this darker green and the 0 round brush. And I want to go around in the center here, putting a line in the center and then along the edges, just kind of outlining that center. Okay. Okay, so now I want to, let's take the size 6 filbert, and I want to make sure everything looks pretty cohesive. Might try to blend this area a little bit, transition the colors so that the value change is not super drastic. Okay. Then I want to take some of this mint green and see if we can make lighter sort of design here. Clovers have these little marks on them. It's kind of like an oval shape. Put one right here. You can go this way. So I'm going to use a script aligner brush. This one is a size 2/0, and this will help me get some really fine lines. So I just want to add some fine lines here. So let's do that with a lighter color. So I'll take this light green and a little bit of white. And remember, you want to sort of roll the brush into the paint. And you use this brush. So let's start putting in, do a line. And we can go off to the side. So I'm putting this one on the dark side. Okay, and now we could add, let's take some dark paint. So I'll mix some of the black and this darker green color, kind of an evergreen. And we can mix some hooker's green in there too. And then twirl the brush, roll it in the paint. Okay, and then with this one, just add a few lines. I'm putting them next to that lighter one that we did, just to add some detail. Okay, and I think we will call this painting complete. Thank you so much for painting along with me. Like and subscribe for more tutorials. Get your free guide in the description below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.